how are you?
I'm fine, my friend. Who's with me?
Oh, Mohammed.
How are you, Muhammad?
Oh,
So,
fine.
so what do you want to say to us, Muhammad? Why you are calling? Do you have something to say?
Well, I just want to elaborate on Surah Fatir that you're talking about.
I don't hear you, Muhammad. Can you speak louder, please?
I just wanted to elaborate what
Hmm.
you're saying
About?
about Surah Fatir,
Hmm.
verse 1.
Okay, go ahead.
God created the angels with 1, 2, or 3 pairs of wings.
Mm-hmm.
And the hadiths are saying that Prophet saw Gabriel.
Mm.
He had 600 wings.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so here I can see that the Quran doesn't say that Allah created angels with only 1, 2, or 3 pair.
Mm.
Can be
Mm.
more than that. Yes,
Mm.
I just looked Ibn Kathir and he
Okay.
made the same argument that he's not talking about only, more than that wings can be created.
Okay. So
Just like
you want me to go to Ibn
comparing,
Kathir, my friend? You want me to go to Ibn Kathir?
yeah, sure.
Okay. Remember that the tafsir is made to defend Islam, not to explain Islam. You know that, right? If you remember, I have a debate with Dr. Rohi. He is an imam from Azhar. When I mentioned to him the tafsir, he said tafsir is made to fix a problem. To fix a
Yeah,
problem. Okay. Okay. Read with me, please. This is Ibn Kathir, and this is the correct translation. Okay. He says the angels, messengers with wings, 2 or 3 or 4. There's no pairs. This is a lie in the translation. Do you see it? There's no pairs. The word pairs in the English translation is a fabrication. All right. Read with me here carefully. All right.
Okay, yeah. My
2 or 3,
translation, it
2 or
says
3 or
pair.
3. Huh? Sorry.
In my translation, it's pair, but
My friend,
know
I
Arabic,
don't care
so
for a translation. I speak Arabic, and if you have anyone who speak Arabic, it says mathna wa thuluth wa ruba'. There's no pairs, and here you will see this is Ibn Kathir saying, and
okay.
2 or 3 or 4 means among them some who have 2 wings, some have 3, and some have 4. Do you see it?
Yeah.
This is Ibn Kathir. So here it's obviously it's a mistake.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a mistake. If the angels have only either 2 wings or 3 or 4, and by the way, how an angel can have 3 wings?
Yeah, he can have.
How he can have 3 wings? Where is the third wing will be?
On the back, maybe.
In the back. The angel have
Back
3 wings.
means not like back or 2 hands.
Maybe
wings.
the third wing is his beer.
Beer.
I don't know. You tell me. I'm trying to understand, my friend. It says the 3 wings. How the angel will have 3 wings? I mean, what? Even like doesn't make sense. How he will have 3 wings? What is that?
Can't have 3 wings. Then how can Gabriel have 600?
You see, that's a question. Okay, so how Muhammad he saw 600? If the Quran says, you see, when I start reading, it says they are pairs. So I went even with the pair. Let us say it's pairs as the Muslim fabricate, and you're a Muslim, they fabricate in their translation. If it's pair, that will be 1 pair, 2 pair, 2 pair, and 3 pair, and 4 pair. So maximum, even if it's pair, is going to be 8. But here, as you see, the word pair is not even exist. This is the true the Arabic as it is. So
the verse doesn't say only 1, 2, or 3. It just randomly says, just like in the Gospels.
You see, no. You see here the Muslim, my friend. It says, and Allah yuzid, Allah He will make more. is not about the angels don't have, the Muslim, they try to explain the Muhammad saying 600, so they say,
You
and some they
saw
have
the
more wings,
theory
some
speak
no. You
the
see,
same
if
argument.
let me ask you, what is the point of Allah saying the angels have 2 wings or 3 wings or 4 wings if there's angels have more? I mean, why you are saying 2 and 3? What the point if there's angels have 600? If there's angels have 1,000? What the point of saying to me? I mean, what you inform me right now? Nothing. What the point of this verse? Nothing. And do you think like God, he say nothing? Meaningless? Because this verse now is meaningless, because he said to us angels have
No, no, it's not
2 and 3 and 4, and then
not.
the scholars, they try to cover up with the mistake in the Quran. They say, oh no, no, and it says and he will create more. He create more of angels. Doesn't say about he is going to increase the number of the wings. And by the way, why the wings will increase the number? What is the point? Is that will increase the speed?
Maybe kind of beautifulness. That's
See, you are laughing yourself. He himself is laughing. What I can do, my friend, doesn't make sense. If God, he created the angel
no,
right away,
no.
was my
Gabriel is the leader of the angels,
so
so
you are
he
saying it's
should
like
have
the more wings he have, the more like he is powerful.
leadership. Yeah, yeah, leadership.
It's like a
Because he
rank, like a captain and general. And okay, I got it. Mm, mm. My friend,
so this
did you
I'm
did you see the hadith?
meaning that
Did you see the hadith? The one that says that he
attack
saw. Does it say there that he covered the horizon?
horizon where
Let me zoom in for you so you can read it. It says he filled the horizon. Okay. The question is, if Jibreel came to Muhammad and he covered the horizon with 600 wings, how come nobody saw Jibreel in the horizon except Muhammad?
maybe it was just a private mission.
This is a
It's
private
like the
horizon. This is a private horizon. This is a private beach.
oh, when Prophet went to Miraj, no
uh,
one saw that.
but he came to
When our
him. He came
Prophet
to
went to
Mecca, my friend. He came to him into Mecca, right? He came to him in his house. He came and took
yeah,
him, supposedly. He came and took him, no problem. But he took him from where? He took him from his house, correct?
yeah.
So imagine the president of America, he stopped in the front of my house and he have like a 300 cars bodyguard with him, and nobody saw him, not even one of my neighbor except me. That doesn't make sense. So how an angel
This
with
is
that size?
miracle.
Well,
You know, you Christians, Jews, Christians, Muslims
hmm.
believe in miracles, supernatural.
Oh, so you are saying this is
So
a
this can
miracle that
happen.
Allah, he don't want anyone to see the angel, right?
Yeah, yeah. Now you
Okay. What
one
about the donkey? He
can
came.
know.
Why the angel? He came to Muhammad with the like the buraq, which is bigger than a donkey and smaller than uh, mule. What is that for? Why he brought him that donkey, the white donkey?
Why don't maybe Prophet like that or something?
No, you see, Muhammad, he went to where using that donkey? What destination he went to? Did he went to the sky?
First, maybe Jerusalem.
No,
And
the Jerusalem in his way back, supposedly. First, he went to the sky, correct?
yeah,
Okay. Do this donkey have wings?
wrong. I
Do he?
can't remember. Maybe or maybe not.
Okay, but you confirm that the angel don't have wings, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So uh, the angel have wings, the donkey does not have wings. Now, how we can fly together to heaven with angel and donkey and Muhammad? Muhammad is in the top of the donkey. The donkey cannot fly. The angel can fly. What do you think? What happened? Do you think the angel was carrying Muhammad in the top of his donkey?
Or maybe an angel appeared as donkey. Generally,
The
this type
angel
of
appear
thing
as
can
donkey. That's a good idea. I like that, guys. It's maybe the angel himself appear as donkey. That is possible. You're fun. But, listen, my friend, is when the angel came to Muhammad, he have 600 wings, and you are telling me as I understand from you, that he have the wings because that will make him very fast. Like there's ranks. He's very powerful. So like it's like
Not
600
fast,
600
leadership,
engines.
like leadership,
Leadership. Okay. So that will not change the speed.
speed.
Hmm?
No, speed
Okay. Is
nothing to do with speed because wings have nothing to do with speed.
okay. So now, okay.
Do you believe that Angel Gabriel appeared to Virgin Mary with
Yeah.
600 wings?
No. No. It doesn't say that.
Maybe he appeared, but
You see,
the
my
Bible doesn't
problem, my
say.
problem is not the 600 wings. The problem is the Quran says that the angels are going to be with two angels,
No,
two
Quran
wings,
doesn't
three
say that
wings, and four wings.
only one.
Huh?
Quran doesn't say that only one, two, or three. It can be more. Quran only says simply one, two, or three in just in a summarization. So
Well, the
I
Quran, why
don't.
the Quran mentioned to me that the angels have two and the three and four, but yet the angels
This
come to us. None of them
verse
have that.
glorifying Allah. This verse is just glorifying Allah in many sense. Like he's talking about the heavens, in earth, then the angels.
Hmm.
Then in the later he's talking about the human embryology.
Okay.
So this verse is basically talking about
Yeah, but there
glorifying
is a
Allah.
mistake there. You see, there's a mistake. Let us go back here. The angel with Jibril, so the angel Jibril with Muhammad, and we have a donkey which is white. Was the heaven and earth, or it's in the sky, the heaven of Islam? Where Muhammad is going now?
Prophet saw the heavens,
Okay,
the hell,
when you say the heaven, where is that?
everything.
Is that in up in the sky, or this is in the earth?
It between I read something like uh, above the throne of Allah there is a planet or something, and
There's what?
below that
There's what upon the throne of Allah?
star or something. I read.
Star.
I think you
Yeah,
read
this is
wrong.
LED light.
So this out of the universe actually,
Hmm.
out of the Milky Way or something,
But this okay. So the
whole
heaven is
universe.
there. Okay, let me ask you. If the wings of the angels is not metaphorical, they are real wings. What the wings will do to
Yeah.
the angel flying in the space if they are not metaphorical? You see, because I can show you even the Christians they believe that angels they have wings, no problem. But
Why do
is
you
it
believe
but
that?
is it something about wings they use really to fly with, or this is an appearance as a proof of identity or something, you know?
Like appearance or a
Hmm.
representative
Okay, how
of
Muhammad
the.
now? Let us focus on this. We have an angel have 600 wings. We have a donkey does not have wings. We have Muhammad for sure he don't have wings, and they are going to the seventh heaven. Why Muhammad, when he came back, he did not tell us what he saw in the space? As an example, shouldn't Muhammad say, when I was in the space flying with the donkey and the angel, I noticed that my shoes is flying in the space because there's no gravity? Shouldn't he say, I mean, imagine first time man, he go to the space. How much
No one
amazing the
has
experience. Why Muhammad did
it
not report
this
to us
type of
any of this? What Muhammad report to
question.
us, my friend, hold on. What Muhammad report to us have nothing to do with the space. As an example, he arrived to a place and they knock at the door, and that was the first heaven. The ones before
Yeah,
behind the door, they said, "Who is this?" The angel Jibril said, "It is me, Jibril." The angel they said, "Who is with you?" He said, "This is Muhammad." The one behind the door, he says, "Was he cold?" Jibril said, "Yes, he been required to come." The angel they said, "He is welcome. What a pious prophet, welcome." And they opened the door. Now, is that really heaven? Did you watch any movie
this is the
lately
first first.
about kingdoms and old days, how they have a door for the gate and they have guards and they ask you, who is this? I mean, those are angels of God. They are asking Jibril, who are you?
No, this story is totally explaining us that some type of judicial system, like in the day of judgment, there will be proper
No, 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 no,
like
no. This is about his trip. This is
there is
about no, my
seven.
friend. No, 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 no.
Yeah,
This is
yeah. About
this is this is
the
this
seven
is
heavens,
my
the
friend.
seven prophets.
No, no, no.
this.
This is about a description how he went there. Don't tell me this is about the judgment
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
No, no, no.
yeah,
This
so
is
he went
description
there,
only.
and he found the gate, correct? And they knock at the door,
Yeah,
and then they ask him,
yeah,
who
yeah.
is this? Who is with you? All right. Okay. Now, the story here reporting supposedly things happen as it is. It's not a metaphorical. Now, if
Yeah,
you
it's
say to me,
real.
you said to me, maybe Jibril, he have 600 wings because he is high rank, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Imagine, I don't know from which country you are. Let us say you're from Pakistan, and
India.
and the very famous man in Pakistan, he is the president. He is coming to your door, and you say to him, "Who are you?" You know, I mean, isn't it weird that the angels could not recognize Jibril, and they are asking him, "Who is he? Who are you?" Read with me. I was brought a white beast, and he have to be white. He can't be black because black are not allowed to enter the heaven. Called al Buraq, bigger than a donkey and smaller than a mule. Its stride was as long as I could reach. Oof. Why is so big? This is the biggest limousine ever. Do you see? Do you see how he just said it's bigger than a donkey and it's smaller than a mule? And then he said its stride was long as the eye could reach. Man, that's really a big step. I was mounted in it. So this is mean Jibril, he carried Muhammad, he put him in the top of the donkey. And then we went forth till we reach the lowest heaven. Okay, he is now in the front of the lowest heaven. Gabriel said, for the gate to be open, open the door. And he was asked, who is he? He said, Jibril. My friend, if
Maybe
Jibril is the
Gabriel was.
highest, if Jibril, according to Islam, is the highest angel, how his soldiers did not notice that this is Jibril?
Maybe Gabriel appeared in a different form
Maybe he appeared
because
as a chicken
not.
this time. Maybe he appeared as a
Maybe
chicken. My friend, it says Jibril. What different form?
uh, no.
He came to
If you
him.
do not go with
he-
if you do not go with my interpretation, then this hadith doesn't make any sense because uh, Gabriel had to be like in another form.
Hmm.
Otherwise, why didn't angels recognize
Okay,
him?
let me ask you. If I go right now and put some Halloween makeup on my face, the angels will not recognize me?
No,
See?
I'm not saying
So
that.
Jibril is an angel.
Or
I
maybe,
mean,
or
hold on.
maybe,
Muhammad, I
or
like you. You're a
different.
nice guy. You're a nice guy. First of all, welcome, and I'm glad you called me. Listen, angel of God, he is not the same as you and me. Do you agree? He have a superpower.
Yeah,
Okay. Now, today we have a fingerprint, we have a face recognition software, and you walk in the airport, they know who you are. Just the camera is it take your face right away in a second. They get all the information about you. So, do you think angels they will not be able to recognize that this is Jibril? And who is the one can even get close to the door of heaven? I mean, is that like possible? Is that like is that like a door in a stop on the street and the bus? There's a bus next to it where people walk by. There's nobody go there. So what in the world this question is about? Jibril is being questioned. Who are you? Do they have a visitor every
okay,
day come in and asking
okay,
open
yeah,
the
yeah.
door?
I got that answer. The answer is the door was closed actually. That's
Ah, the door was closed. We know the door was closed. That's why he was asking to open the door, my friend. You're not being smart now. Come on. He said to them, open the door. All right. They said, who is this? Okay, so you are saying if the door is closed, the angels cannot see through.
yeah, yeah.
Ah, this is a bulletproof door, very thick, made from uranium, maybe. Yeah. So,
So you know another story that if you die, your soul goes to that door, and if you are not a Muslim,
hmm.
then your soul will be thrown into
No,
the
my friend,
fire.
all
It
those
can
stories are
cause
fabrication
pain.
because what soul will go to that door if you are going to be tortured in the grave? Your soul and your body is still there. Muslims don't believe that the soul will go somewhere. This is why two angels will come to you in the grave and they will ask you three
Munkar
questions.
Nakir, Munkar Nakir will
Munkar
come.
wa Nakir, yes, Munkar wa Nakir. If we go to the story about Munkar wa Nakir, we will find another funny story coming from Muhammad. It's proving to us that he is a truly prophet. According to your prophet,
Don't you believe in grave? Uh, I mean, punishment, grave punishment.
my friend, I this is between me and you on YouTube and Facebook, you know. I did pay the two angels who will investigate me when I go to the grave. So they will ask me a nice questions. Let me tell you, I don't fear. Let us say the story Muhammad he said about two angels who they are black angels. Now, why they are black angels? Do you know why they are black?
Yeah, representing some fear.
No, because they are evil angels. They are made to be evil. They are not nice.
It's so terrifying, actually.
Okay, it says in front of you. Okay, here we go. The Messenger of Allah said, when a deceased, or he said, when one of you is buried, two angels, black and blue-eyed. That's a good competition. Okay, black and blue-eyed will come to him. One of them is called Al-Munkar, and the other one is called Al-Nakir. They said, what do you use to say about this man? About what? About this man. What man? So he say, he was saying before death, he is Allah's slave and his
Yeah.
messenger. I testify that there's none has a right to worship but Allah and Muhammad and his slave and his messenger. Okay, so now the other angel, he told him, this guy he used to say that Allah is God and Muhammad, he say Shahada. Okay, so now what will happen? Uh, we know that you would say this, and then this grave will expand to 70 by 70 cubit. Good news for my friend. Your grave will be really big. It's not like a small tiny grave. It's going to expand because you are a person who said Shahada. Then it's eliminated for him. My friend, you will have an LED light in your grave. Then it said to him, sleep. So he said, can I return to my family, brother? To inform them? Inform them about what? That I got LED TV, LED light, I have a big grave. They say, no, 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 you cannot go back. They say, sleep as you will, whom none awakens but the desert of his family, until Allah resurrect him, arrest him. Okay. This is for the Muslim. So the Muslim will have LED light in his grave, will have a big grave.
Actually,
Okay.
this hadith, the main point of this hadith that establish monotheism, like
Or okay, okay. What
have
monotheism?
worship
It's a
of
fiction
one
story.
Allah.
Hold on. Let us continue. And then
Like Christians,
hold on,
you
hold on, hold
worship
on, hold
a
on, hold on,
created being.
hold
That's
on,
what.
Abdul, hold on. And he's then a guy who is not a Muslim, he come. Suppose he's a hypocrite.
Yeah.
He would say, I heard people saying something, so I said same. They ask him the same question. What do you say about Allah, about Muhammad? I do not know. They say to him, we know that you said that. So the earth is told to constrict him. The earth will start pressing him. So it's constrict around him, squeezing his ribs together. And he continue being punished like that until Allah resurrection. Do you agree with this story?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have to.
But how you are dead and you are being punished now?
Your soul are being punished.
Huh? You are dead.
Your soul
What soul? There is no soul. If you have
paid
if you have
my
a
soul
soul in
is
you,
eternal.
my friend, if you have a soul, then you are not dead.
I'm dead physically, but my soul is eternal. My soul is not dead.
My friend, is your soul with you when you die, or the soul is not there?
So my when I die, it means that my earthly life is in an end. But
What?
um, my
You are
earthly
dead. You
life,
are dead. You are dead. Is your soul still inside your body or not?
yeah,
Really?
soul no, soul goes out, but then
Okay.
comes
So
back
what the
to the
point? If
grave.
okay, you are. Have you ever heard? So now, if somebody is dead and I shoot him, he would feel pain.
No,
Okay, so why the story here is speaking about torturing a guy he is dead in the grave? Actually,
but uh,
in different hadith, it says uh, that
yeah, you
the angel will
for
hit
other
you. The angels will hit you on your head with the hammer. Is that correct?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay. The angels will hit you with by a hammer in your head. But as we know that you will not keep having your, I mean, you can open a grave of somebody from the time of the Pharaoh, and we will find that nothing happened to their body, and they are not Muslims. Why the angel did not break their head?
Because
Hmm?
maybe some exceptions.
Or maybe because they are rich.
No,
So
why
why, okay,
Pharaoh
so why those people,
gives
their
it.
body is preserved and nobody is
This
hitting their
was
head?
about so torturing because many they do not have proper burial. They die in drowning or in burn.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, but the story of the angels,
actually,
if the
the
angels hitting
story is
you,
actually talking about
my friend,
proper
the
burial.
story of the angels beating you with the hammer, is it a true story or it's a fiction?
Yeah, obviously, I have to believe
Huh?
this because these are Sahih hadiths, Sahih Bukhari, Siha Sitta. Every hadith comes from Siha Sitta. Muslims have to believe.
This is not the story. This is not the question, my friend. I'm asking you now. Is the story, is the story,
Actually,
is the story
in
correct?
Islamic theology, this story does make sense, but I believe I am a little bit skeptic about this type of thing. Actually, but I am searching, but it's so embarrassing. This
I understand. I'm asking you, is the story of beating you with the hammer, is it a true story? You believe in it? They will ask
no,
you
we
three
do not
questions. Huh?
prove actually
Huh?
beating angel. We do not have any proof like anyone is beaten in the grave,
But this is what the
whether
hadith
he's
says.
dead.
This is what the hadith says, right?
Oh, yeah, the hadith says.
Okay, so is your prophet lying?
No,
Okay,
it's
so
not lying.
let me find you the hadith in Arab, in English, so we can read together. I'm trying to find it in here, you know, because Muslims, they try to hide those funny hadith. Let's see if we can find it. All right, read with me, please. I hope the text is coming clear. The prophet
Now you
said,
know the
hold
hadith
on, hold on. When a
that
human being is laid in his grave, and his companion return, and he even hears their footsteps. So now you are in the grave, but you can hear. Do you believe in that?
I was trying to tell this hadith that he can hear the footsteps.
Okay, you can hear. Okay, that's wonderful, guys. So you are dead. Muslims believe that you are dead, but you can hear. So, guys, I have a news for you. I want you to tell your family to subscribe to the internet in your grave and keep your my channel open, because you will be able to hear me.
So you have to believe in supernatural things
My
because
friend,
you
it's
are
not
a
the problem
Christian.
now, but you confirm to us that you are in the grave and you can hear, no problem. So every one of you here, guys, please don't forget to take a modem to your grave and keep YouTube channel of Arabian Prophet open, because you will be able to attend my live broadcast even when you are dead. I will give you dead time
No,
subscription,
no,
dead
it doesn't work
lifetime
like
dead subscription. I mean, this is a lifetime dead subscription. That's wonderful. Okay, so he's dead and he can hear us. That's wonderful. Okay, now the prophet said when a human being laid in his grave and his companion return, he even hears their footsteps. Two angels will come to him. To what? Two angels will come to him. Okay, and make him sit and ask him. I mean, look at this. This is like FBI. Sit down. Please don't sit down. And what do you say? What do you use to say about this man? About who? Muhammad.
yeah.
The whole investigation is about Muhammad. He will say, I testify that he is Allah's slave and he is apostle. Okay. Then the story continue. Then it will be said to him, look at your place in the hellfire. Allah has given you a place in paradise instead of it. If. Just because he said Allah Muhammad is apostle, that's amazing. The prophet added, then the dead person will see both his places. But a non-believer, okay, what will happen to non-believer? This is a Christian prince. Or a hypocrite, that is you, my friend, will say to the angels, I do not know, but I used to say that the people used to say. So don't tell me people, they said to me Muhammad is not a prophet. I mean, don't blame me. I used to say what people say. Christian Prince, he said that to me. It's not my fault. So look what they will say to him. It will be said to him, neither did you know nor did you take the guidance by reciting the Quran. Then he will be hit with an iron hammer between his ears. Oof.
No, these you can't doubt because these are irrelevant because Quran talks about Big Bang, so you have to believe all the book
Big,
is eternal.
hold on,
And
let us focus on the Big Bang. What Big Bang? Listen, the angels will beat you with the hammer between your two ears.
angels won't beat me.
Uh-huh. What? They will beat you.
Angels won't. Why?
Okay,
I
why?
believe this.
But you are dead. How the angels will beat you and you are dead?
Allah will make you alive again.
So
And
we are alive dead.
God,
So you believe in zombie? Are we dead?
yeah,
Are we dead?
Matthew also believed in zombie because Matthew chapter 27 verse 51 maybe talks about when Jesus died on the cross, many deadly saints
Yeah, but those are not
raised.
zombie. You see what you know what zombie is? Zombie people who they are dead and they are walking between us. What the Matthew speaking
Yeah,
of? No, no,
that,
no, no, no. What
that's what
Matthew speak? No, no, no. Hold on. What Matthew speaking about, that those people are brought back to life. They are alive and they go to heaven. They are not staying on earth. They are resurrected. So it's not about you being
resurrected
dead and walking
because
between us. Those are alive.
because
Those
Paul
are
says
alive
verse 20
again,
and
my friend. Don't mix things up.
okay,
Here you are dead in the
okay,
grave.
you
You are not even.
say
You cannot
that
even walk. Can
okay,
you
okay,
walk?
if you
Can you walk?
say
Can you
that
walk? Can you walk? Can you walk? But you can talk, but you cannot walk, right?
okay, they if you say that those saints were resurrected, then Paul was wrong because Paul said Jesus was the first fruit. Then there is a contradiction.
My friend, Jesus is the first in everything. When Jesus was resurrected, it says that all of them
Yeah, he
resurrected
was
with
the
him.
first fruit of the resurrection.
My friend, when Jesus was resurrected, they are resurrected with him.
No, no, no. Saints were resurrected when Jesus died on the cross, not at the Easter
My
Sunday.
friend, yeah, which mean by his death, we are all resurrected. Not only those people, all of us, we are promised resurrection. It's a
They,
new life.
they were resurrected from the dead.
Don't don't explain to
Were
me my
out of
Bible. Don't
the
explain to me my Bible. You do not
can,
know my book.
can read the Matthew
All
chapter
of us,
20
listen, all the Christian
in
believe,
front of
but by the death of
in
Jesus,
front of
Abdul,
everyone.
listen, by the death of
You can
Jesus,
read that verse in front of
my
everyone.
friend, go read it. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go
Say,
ahead. Okay, what verse you are reading? Go ahead.
can I read
Go ahead.
that
What
verse?
verse you are reading?
Matthew chapter 27. Look at my Bible
Chapter
here.
what?
Matthew
Chapter
chapter
what?
27.
27. Go ahead.
27.
Go ahead.
At that moment, the curtain of the temple was torn into two from the top to bottom. The earth shook and the rocks split, and the of tombs broke open. The bodies of many holy people who had died were raised to life.
Hmm.
They came out of the tombs after Jesus' resurrection and went in the holy city and appeared
Hmm.
to many people. You see this verse when the curtain was torn into two, when the curtain was torn into two. You see, when Jesus was on the cross, and
Hmm.
the verse literally says that the holy saints they were alive out of the graves. And I know you Jews make fun of this, like this should be the good news on the newspaper on first century. When in
My friend,
Jesus
those people, they are resurrected by what? By who? And how?
before Jesus, obviously,
Before
how
what?
yeah, God
Before what? Before what?
obviously God
Before what?
obviously before the Easter Sunday, the Paul was
Yeah,
talking about.
by his death, when because of this occasion, there's many people they are resurrected. In the top of that, all those who they are resurrected, when he went in the Easter, or let us say in the Easter day, all of them they went to the city and they were attended and they've been proven themselves to be, which means there's many witnesses for those people who resurrected from death, including Jesus himself. Jesus,
I'm saying,
when
I'm
he
saying
resurrected, he went to the
curtain
city.
of the
He went
temple
to the
was
city.
torn.
My friend. It says, read with me carefully. You are just quoting what you like. In verse number 51, it says, and after Jesus, he resurrected, those bodies
No, no, 51 doesn't say that.
came
51
from their
says,
grave. Does it say that? Does it say that? Does it say that? That when Jesus was resurrected, those bodies came
yeah,
from the graves. Okay, so what the problem
yeah.
with you have now?
My problem is verse 51 and 52, not 53. I did not talk about 53. When the
My friend,
bodies of the men,
you are saying the problem is 51 and 52?
yeah,
Okay, what is the problem?
you look in 51 that at that moment the curtain of the temple was torn into
You
two.
see, my friend,
When
in order, you see that the same, you see, it's not like a different chapter, is the same chapter explaining itself. So
yeah,
when my hold on. When the Messiah was in the cross, there's an event
yeah,
happened, and the earth shake, and rocks destroyed, and etc. And graves were open,
yeah, yes,
and many bodies of those who did die, they came alive, right? Okay.
right. And
And
verse
then
53 is
okay, and
saying
then
that
it says,
after
okay, yeah,
resurrection they
they
went to the
they are
holy
not, they are alive, but they did not go out of the grave. If you see here in the verse number 53, it
yeah,
says, and
they were
after he
dead.
hold on, and after
They were
he
dead.
is resurrected, after he's resurrected, they came from the grave and they walked to prove themselves. So
Yeah,
they are
but they
alive
were
by the
dead
power of
before
Jesus.
they
But you
were
see those,
alive.
but those people are alive. They are not zombie. They are not dead.
They were dead, obviously.
No, they were.
Who had died?
Okay, you see.
Scripture
Okay, hold on.
who had
Okay,
died.
hold on. What we are talking about people who they are dead in the hadith and they are not alive. Correct?
No, they're alive.
No, no,
They
no.
were
They are not.
made
They are
alive.
dead. They are dead. No, they are dead. They are dead. They are dead. Don't play
They were
games. The hadith is
they
speaking
are
about
dead.
people who they are dead. My friend.
They are dead
Here,
before
the verse you
Jesus.
are quoting from me from
100%.
Matthew, the verse you are quoting for me from Matthew, they are people who they are resurrected, which means they are alive. They are not dead no more. They are in the grave, but they are
If they're
alive.
resurrected, then there is a contradiction because Paul
No,
clearly says Jesus Christ is the first fruit of the resurrection. But Matthew
my
saying
friend, because
when
we
Jesus was on the
hold on.
cross,
Yes, this is metaphorical that Jesus is the first fruit, which means every resurrection is by him, because the Bible believe that everything is created by him and
first,
for him. So Jesus is the first of everything. I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, I am the first, I am the last. So which means
that's
there's no resurrection but by him.
yeah, no. Paul is saying Jesus Christ is the first fruit because Jesus is the one who was the first in the resurrection place, and
My
Jesus
friend,
took
just to show you that you are ignorant, isn't it Jesus who resurrected people during his time when he was before the crucifixion? He did, right? He did.
yeah, but
No,
that
so he
was
resurrected people already from the grave, and it happened that people are resurrected from the grave already. So this is he's not being the first one to be resurrected in the whole world. No, he's saying he's the first who proved the power of God that he can resurrect. He is the one,
first fruits of the those who have fallen asleep.
my friend. What for in sleep?
First Corinthians chapter 15, verse 20.
Yeah, read.
It says, but Christ has indeed been raised from the dead, the first fruits of those who have fallen asleep.
Yeah, because this is the promise of you will be resurrected is by Christ. So by Christ, all of those are going to be
First, about
resurrected.
you're taking the story of Lazarus, Martha.
My friend, you see,
Yeah,
you are the one who is playing games. I am the one who told you that isn't it Jesus who resurrect people from the grave before his crucifixion?
the
Okay,
Christians
so it's the
commentated
same, my friend.
obviously
Hold on. You see, you
say
want to play game. You want to play game. Listen. The Bible is a book of metaphor, not only about dates and time. So every human being is resurrected by Jesus. Every human being. Nobody is not resurrected by Jesus. So the Bible confirmed that
do you know the difference between resurrection and resuscitation in Christian theology?
explain to me. Go ahead.
Because in the Christian theology, you can ask any Christian apologist that
Hmm.
the resurrection is by Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ was the first who was raised, and resuscitation means that those people Jesus raised from the dead, they died again. This is resuscitation because they cannot raise from before Jesus. This is a total contradiction of the
My
Pauline
friend, no,
theology.
no, this is not a contradiction. This is an opinion of some people. Whatever they want to say, they can say. But this is
It's
not.
not, you
They
can
no,
ask
no,
any
no, no.
Christian.
I don't care about asking. Why I want to ask, my friend? Why I want to ask? I don't know my belief. So the Bible is so clear. If the Bible says they are resurrected, they are resurrected. Unless the Bible says they die again. Do you have a verse that says they die again?
But
Those
Lazarus,
people who they said that to you. Did they provide you with a verse saying that they die again?
they had to die again, because unless this is a
No, no, no,
contradiction
no.
of
Don't
the
tell me I have to die
Pauline
again. No, this is
theology.
not a contradiction.
So
This okay, you see, you are playing games. This is
believe,
not a contradiction. This is not a
believe
contradiction. This is not a contradiction. Those
if
people
you
who
believe
resurrected
that
with Jesus, they
people
are
were
resurrected by
resurrected,
Jesus still, because this is not about, because you see, for us, when we speak about resurrection of Jesus, we are speaking about resurrection of the body. God never died. Nobody, no Christian
yeah,
believe that God is dead. God is always alive. So the flesh of the man,
you believe that
hold
Jesus
on.
died.
Yes,
You
hold
believe
on. We
Jesus
don't
died.
believe, no, we believe that the flesh of Jesus died, yes, but God never died.
Yeah,
Okay, so the
yeah, but
body,
you believe
hold
Jesus
on, hold
died.
on, hold on. The body of the human died. They were able to kill
Yeah,
the body.
yeah, that's I'm trying to say that the bodies of human die in the Islamic theology and in the Christian theology. This is a mutual
Yeah,
understanding
but
of
you are mixing
this
things
theology.
up. You are mixing things up. You are mixing between here a person in the
Yes,
grave. Hold on, hold on, hold on. In Christianity, we don't believe that a human being is in the grave and you can talk to him and you can question him and you can ask him questions and
yes,
he can hear
God.
you.
You are talking about only
That is a
Protestantism.
lie.
So
That is
the
a lie.
Roman
Here, hold on,
Catholicism,
hold on, hold on. Here, when they
the
are
Roman
torturing, hold
Catholicism,
on. When they are torturing the man with the hammer, are they torturing the man and his spirit with him, or the spirit is not there?
your spirit, no, spirit goes back to our God.
Okay, so thank you very much.
On
The resurrection of Christianity is resurrect, which means reunite the body with the spirit. Correct?
yeah,
Okay.
we
Here,
believe that
here,
those
here.
seven
There's a
things.
body. Here. There's a talking body. He's a dead. He have no spirit. That's why I said zombie. The Bible speak about resurrection of people who they are resurrected, which means they are unite with their spirit. It's not a dead body walking in the street and they are zombie. They are really alive like me and you, because we have the spirit united with the body. When your soul separated from your body, you are a dead body. Here we have a person in the grave. He have no soul within his body.
Yeah, yeah, he has soul.
Where you get this
Obviously,
from?
he
Where you get this from? Where you get this from?
obviously from the hadith, because
Okay.
he's told
Okay,
the
hold on, hold
angels
on, hold on,
can't
hold on,
come
hold on,
to
hold
that
on, hold
dead
on.
body.
Okay, can you quote for me the hadith speaking about the soul?
Hadith doesn't explicitly say
So where do you get this from?
body or the
When you say something to me, you see,
soul.
you have to prove it to me.
You can't punish a putrefied or decomposed body. The body is nothing.
My friend,
And you are only talking about
my friend,
Protestant.
hold on, hold on, hold on. When you say something to me, don't give me your mythology, give me Islamic mythology. And don't give me Christian mythology, which you don't understand, trying to explain
Who
by the
told
way
you
you
that
want.
Matthew
I'm asking
7
you
is a
now. I'm asking you
mythological?
now, where you got the answer that the spirit of the man stay in his body when he's dead in Islam?
No, spirit of the man goes back to God.
Okay, I just
Not
asked you
the
a
soul.
second ago. I just asked you, is he
No,
this guy?
no,
Is he
you
this
can.
guy? He is in the grave. Do he have a soul with him?
Yeah, yeah.
He have a soul with him. How? You just said it goes to God.
The spirit goes to God, not the soul.
Ah, so there's spirit and soul. What does that mean,
Spirit is from God,
my
and
friend?
soul is like
What do you mean spirit from
eternal.
God? Where you learn this from?
So don't you believe body, soul, and spirit
My
have?
friend, your soul is the spirit. What soul? There's no different. Soul, when we can make a difference if we're talking about something unique. As an example, we say the Holy Spirit, huh? But we are talking about the soul of a human being. That is the only spirit he have, the spirit of life, which we call it soul. So I'm
But
asking you now. I'm asking you, do a human being have?
I'm,
Are you saying a human being he have soul and spirit in the same time?
yeah, obviously.
Where you get this
You
from?
don't you know
Where do you
about
get this from?
creations,
Where you get this from?
creations of Adam
Where you get this from?
or Eve's?
Where you get this from?
Yeah, obviously from Islamic theology. But
Where
man, most of you,
where? When
I'm
you say,
surprised that you don't
my
ask
friend,
any
when you
question.
say to
This is the
me,
foundation of Trinity.
You say to
Your
me,
Trinity
when
is
you say to
definition
me,
of the
when you
Trinity.
say to me, why you want to go into the Trinity? Look what we are talking about. Who's talking about? Where in Islam it says that you have a spirit and you have a soul. You have two things, spirit and soul. Where it gets from?
From Islamic theology,
Where?
but taken from Kitabul.
Where?
Let me answer from Islamic theology, but taken from Kitabul Muqaddas.
Where? Don't tell me Islamic mythology taken from the Islamic mythology taken from the Christian, and the Christian they believe that you have a spirit and you have a soul in the same time. You have two.
Yeah, you Christians believe that
Where,
you
where
have
you,
a
okay,
spirit
show
of
me where we
super.
got this from. That we have a spirit and we have a soul in the same time. They'll have two things.
If you do not believe that you have a
My
spirit
friend,
and you
don't
have
tell
a
me if
soul
you
at
don't
the same
believe
time,
that. Show me where, because you are saying things with no proof.
then you would be called a heretic in Christian
My friend,
apology.
you see, you are the heretic. You are the one who is making things up. You are saying to me
You
things you
can see
cannot
your
prove. Can
comment
you prove?
section there.
Can you
You
prove
can
to me? Can you prove to me that a human being he have a spirit and he have a soul? There are two things in
can
him.
you then can you prove to me human beings have a soul? Now, if I want to prove, because you can't prove supernatural things. Now, I can ask you return
You
in
see,
return that
let
can
me show you how ignorant you are. When we speak about can you prove to me, I mean can you show me from your books? It's not about you, me. I'm showing you a soul. Where in
I
your
told
book it teach that you have a spirit and you have a soul?
told you that I can't now exactly
Okay,
quote this
you said,
even
but
one,
you said from a Christian mythology. Okay, where in the Christian teaching that we have a
but
spirit and we have a soul? We have two things, which mean now we have a three. We have a spirit, we have a soul, and we have a body. Can you show me?
but
Huh?
theology. No, it's obviously Christian theology. Now,
You
if
have
you
to show
want
it to
that
me. Don't tell
explicit
me it's a
term,
Christian theology. You have to show it to
okay,
me.
okay, okay,
You have to show it to me. You cannot throw words in the space and you say this is how
okay,
it is.
okay, okay, okay. Listen, okay. If you want like explicit term mentioned in the Bible that humans have body, soul, and spirit, I have to get this to this verse. Then you can make any type of claim like where is incarnation, then where is Trinity.
Okay, let's go
So
back.
this
Let's go back. You see, you went in a circle to avoid
microphone.
speaking about your funny prophet making a fictional
Okay,
story
okay, wait,
that
listen,
two
listen.
angels they will beat you and they will torture you in the grave, but yet you are dead.
No, do you
And you
believe
could
that
not
a
explain,
human body,
and you could
a
not
human
explain.
has,
No, you could not explain.
do you believe,
Let me ask
okay,
you
okay,
where Muhammad he
if
learned.
I can,
Let me ask you where Muhammad he learned that you will be punished in the grave. From who?
from God,
Where
obviously,
God he said that to him?
in front of this hadith,
Where?
you're seeing that your hadith,
Hmm.
Muslims or Christian Jews, everyone will be punished. Now, Hindus will be punished too, but
Hmm.
they do not have any burial system. They burn their dead
Hmm.
bodies.
Hmm.
So
Okay, let me
obviously,
ask you.
Hindus
Let me
becomes,
ask you. What is the reason for you to be tortured based on this story?
what's the reason
To be
for being
tortured.
tortured?
Why you will be tortured in this story? Because you did not say shahada, right?
Yeah,
Okay. How then Muhammad he say in different hadith that the angels will torture you because you piss on
yeah,
your
he can
skin?
torture you from the
Huh?
for shahada, for
No.
anything.
Piss. Piss. You know what piss? He claimed that the angels will torture you because you piss. So which one is lying?
No, both are correct.
Huh? Read with me carefully.
You can have you can have both at the same
Read
time.
carefully with me, my friend. Read carefully with me. The messenger of Allah said the most of torment of the grave is because of urine.
Oh, this is talking about kulub. You know kulub? What is kulub?
What is that? This is Arabic supposedly.
Yeah, you have to wash after urination your
Okay.
private parts.
So and the angels will torture you in the grave because you have some urine in your foot when you did a piss.
This is yeah. This hadith is just elaborating, like
Hmm.
avoiding this type
So
of
why the
things.
other one saying that they will torture you? So now we have many reasons for torture in the grave.
Oh, you have
They will
yeah.
have
Obviously,
they will have a book with them. They will have a book with them. They will say to him, in the day of etc. You did piss and you the piss he hit the urine hit your foot. So we will torture you now. Why?
right. You are. you will be tortured for lying, then
No, here it says
robbery.
you will. He said, read with me carefully. The most of torment in the grave is because of urine. The most of it.
Yeah, most.
Okay.
He's
So
talking about
what is the logic?
within
What is the
Islamic
logic? Why the
culture.
angels? Why the angels will torture you just because you did piss?
Not just because this is a one type of grievous sin.
But it
Because
says
if
the
you
most.
piss, then
Give me the reason. The most of the
okay,
torture in
if you,
the grave is
I'm
going to be,
giving.
my friend.
Okay,
I am asking
I'm
you
giving you.
why,
Yeah,
why? What is the purpose of this torture? I mean, why? What the guy he did? He just pissed.
it. Okay, this piece ties to your salah and reading, reciting the Quran. Because if you piss,
Okay,
you
are you
can
saying to me? Are
bring
you saying
have.
to me that this is a sin in Islam?
Yeah, obviously, because if you piss, you can't do
Why
the
Allah?
salah
Okay,
prayer.
isn't it Allah
Your
He made?
salah
Isn't it Allah He
won't
made
be
you? Isn't
accepted.
it Allah He made you in a certain way? So if you piss, it might hit the ground and come back to you, especially in the old days. What is the sin in that? Did Allah
Yeah,
did
this
Allah give you a penis like the mouth of an elephant so you can leak your piss far away from your body? You
yeah, you
cannot.
can wash this obviously.
Okay, no, it
You
doesn't
can
say if
wash
you wash or not. Even if you wash it,
it.
even if you wash it, still they will torture you. Who said if you wash it, they will torture you?
No, no. If no, no. If you have to wash it,
No, my
you have to
friend,
wash it.
my friend, read with me. Read with me. Here we go.
Now you
Muhammad, he learned from the Jews, a Jewish woman. She said to him that if the peanut, if the urine touch our skin, we cut our skin. We don't wash it. We cut it.
yeah. So
So in
so
order, in
what's
order to get rid of it, you have to cut your skin.
yeah. So what is the
So why you
problem?
are saying to me we wash it?
Now you have to cut it, but after that, after this, you have to also wash it because this is in
Let me
our
ask you,
culture.
You Muslims, when a sperm, when a urine touch your skin, you cut your skin, you take it off.
No,
So why Muhammad adopting this idea?
like this cutting thing, not adopting. This is taken from God
What God? Where
directly.
is God? He
So
said
why
to them,
you're
a
like
Jewish woman,
connecting
she
always?
did, a
Why
Jewish woman,
you're not
Muhammad is a
connecting?
thief. A Jewish woman, she said that idea to him, he liked it, he adopted. Otherwise, prove to me where Muhammad gets it from.
Maybe God sent that Jewish woman to our prophet.
Hmm. Read with me carefully. Aisha, she report that Muhammad before that day, he never,
Yeah,
ever,
it's
ever said anything about the punishment of the grave. Why?
because this revelation did not come simultaneously. The revelation was coming like time by time, not simultaneously. So the what type of question is this?
My
You
friend,
Christians also
the
believe
story
in
in
this.
front of you, it says because of a Jewish woman, she came to Aisha, and
Not
she
this.
spoke about the grave punishment. Aisha, she never that ahead before. She accused her to be a liar. She said
What
no.
I
She,
told you,
she
Dian.
said to
I
her, read with
told
me,
you that.
read with me. Aisha, why Aisha? She said to Muhammad, you are
Yeah.
lying when she mentioned that. You are lying. So Aisha, obviously, she never heard Muhammad saying that. So why Muhammad never received this revelation until this Jewish woman? He just entered, he saw them in the yard. He asked Aisha, why you are screaming with this woman? She said to me this. He said, oh, okay, this is true. Where is when the revelation came?
I told you now that God maybe sent this Jewish woman. This is type
Ah,
one
so the
type of.
revelation coming from the
So
Jewish woman. You agree? So God is the one who sent this
so
woman, and she is the one who gave the
uh,
revelation to Muhammad. And look what it says here.
why
After
why not?
after Muhammad have this conversation, it says Aisha, she said he never even pray once. After that day, he never offer any prayer without saying, I seek refuge by Allah from the punishment of the grave. So Muhammad,
Yeah, that's why I am talking about the peace connects with prayer because if you peace, you can't pray. Your prayer will not won't be accepted. So this is the most torment and
Abdul, what
punishment
does have
thing
to
you
do with the
face
prayer?
from.
Listen carefully. After this Jewish woman, she mentioned that, and Muhammad, he agreed with her. Muhammad never pray without saying, I seek refuge by Allah from the punishment of the grave. Why Muhammad did
Yeah,
not say that before the Jewish women spoke in his courtyard?
because God sent the Jewish women.
So the Jewish woman is Jibril with the 600 wings.
Oh, oh no, the
Well, you are
Jewish
saying to
women
me
is
that the revelation came from this woman, not from Allah.
not yeah from Allah, but Allah sent because
Okay,
you know in
so
Surah
you
Yunus
are admitting
verse
that
9.
Muhammad he learned this revelation from the Jewish woman.
So obviously before Islam, Judaism was the only monotheistic religion before Islam.
This is not the
So why
question.
not?
This is not the question. You are saying to me, obviously Allah he sent this woman to bring Muhammad the revelation. So this woman, she is a
Did not
female, she's a
read
female angel.
the Quran. Yeah, you can't. You know that Jews and Christians have a part in revelation regarding our revelation in Surah Yunus 94 that Allah is saying, if you have doubt in your heart about this book, then ask those who read before
And
you.
this is a contradiction because the Christian refused Muhammad. So how you can ask them about Muhammad when they refuse him already?
He's talking about this revelation, this Quran.
Okay, my
Like
friend, let
Quran
us
is
focus here. Let's focus here. Allah he sent this woman according to you, and because of this woman, Muhammad he got the revelation. He got it from who? From the women or from the angel?
from Allah
Where?
through women.
How? Where?
From
So
Allah
guys, did you
through
hear
women.
this? From Allah through this woman. From Allah
Yeah.
through this woman.
Why
So
not?
so the first
Surah
one who received
Yunus
the first one who received this revelation, it was this woman.
why not? You can see this in Christianity
Okay,
too.
hold on. Yeah, in Christianity, I know.
You can
There's
see
hold
in
on.
Bible.
Don't change topic. In Christianity, yes, it says that we can prophesy. God, He can use us, no problem. But here, this is the problem in Islam because you Muslim, you claim that Muhammad he was the only messenger in his time.
Yeah, only messenger. We do not say that that Jewish woman was a messenger.
We don't have what say
We
what?
do we do not say that that Jewish woman was a messenger of God. We say that
But she received revelation and she gave a
why
message.
not? In Christianity too, you adopt things like in Jude. If you read the book of Jude, Jude quoted several apocryphal books that do not exist in this generation in the Bible.
So what does
Does
have to do
that
with our topic?
you have to throw out the book of Jude
My
because
friend,
Jude
why you are changing
quoted
topic?
Enoch.
We throw whatever. This is
I'm not,
this is a proof. Hold on.
I'm not taking.
We refuse. This is mean that all of Islam is a lie because if the Christian they accept anything, any garbage, then why they will refuse bad books?
No, I do not believe that Christians accept any garbage. I'm saying that
Okay,
God
so I'm
can
asking you
use
now. I'm asking
multiple
you
things.
where you got this explanation that your God Allah He sent this woman to bring revelation to Muhammad, and what that would make her angel,
That
will make her a
Jewish,
messenger. What will make
Jewish,
her?
you have to you have to look at that Jewish women
Hmm.
that has a simultaneous. You have a connection between Surah Yunus 94 and this verse. Obviously, that makes sense because we believe that God can use anything. Like in Christianity too, if you reject this type of revelation, then you have to throw out the book of Jude. Totally.
My friend, hold on. What the book of Jude? What
No,
are
you
you talking
throw
about?
out Jude.
Look what guys, look what we are, where we are, and look what his guy is talking about. What this have to do with
Jude,
what we are saying? How the
Jude.
women,
Okay.
how the women.
What
Okay,
does it have to do
so
with
what is the
Jude?
job of Jibril? What is the job in Christianity? In Christianity, we have women they prophesy. We have women they are judges. We have women they save
Jude is
Israel.
talking
We
about
have women. We
prophecy.
hold on,
Not
hold on.
talking about, I know prophecy.
So
This is not
now this woman here she prophesy or she gave a message from Allah.
she gave a message from
Is
Allah.
that
She
making her
just
messenger? Because the one who gave a message, he's a messenger.
yeah,
Okay,
obviously.
so now we have two messenger. We have Muhammad and this Jewish women.
No. You know the word Mursaleen and the word Navi. Navi is explicitly
My friend, hold on. The one who says something nobody knows, he is a
you
messenger and
can
he's a
look
hold on. If I say something God told me to you,
up
hold
to
on, don't talk, hold on, hold your horses. If I say something to you, God told me, does that make me only a messenger or a prophet?
God told her revelation.
No problem. This is not a question. You see, always this is a problem. When I ask you a question, you talk about something else. When I say to you, God told me that the punishment of the grave, most of it is from the urine. Is that a message you know yourself already, or I just told you that?
No, you just told me.
Okay, is that told about the future, or this is about something will happen now? Is it about the unseen, or it's about something seen?
Unseen.
Okay, that will make her a prophet, my friend. She just told you.
Not prophet.
She just told you. She just told you
No,
something is unseen, unknown, unseen, unknown. That's mean you Muslims. You
no,
have two
we have a
prophets. Hold on.
differentiation.
That's mean you have
We
two
have a
prophets, Muhammad and this
differentiation.
woman.
No. You can misinterpret that because in our own Quran we have the two separate words, Mursalin and Navi. Mursalin can be used for apostle, Sahaba.
My friend,
So
that is stupid of you to say, because Mursaleen
no.
is some no, Sahaba is not Mursaleen. You are being a donkey now. Excuse me. A Mursaleen is somebody is sent by God, not somebody sent by
not
man.
sent by God.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously sent by God.
To send by God to tell what? When God he sends somebody, give me an example about somebody he is a messenger but he is not a prophet.
Yeah. Like the Jewish woman.
This Jewish woman is a messenger but she's not a prophet.
God used this Jewish woman.
My friend, give me an example. Give me an example about one person. He is a messenger, but he is not a prophet in Islam.
In Islam, I can take it from the Quran, where Ibrahim talks about two apostles of Jesus. They were Mursalin or messenger.
Okay, let us go there. Let us go there. What about those?
Yeah, you know the verse, Surah Ibrahim.
I know what verse. I know what verse. I know what verse. I'm saying, what about them? What make them only messenger, not a prophet?
Because the prophet, you have to carry the divine revelation, like Torah, the Holy Quran. Right?
The prophet, they have to carry a revelation.
Yeah, obviously, a law, a revelation.
Okay, isn't it revelation? You are the one who just said to me that when the woman she said to your prophet, hold on, you are the one who said to me when this woman she said to your, hold on, let me talk. We cannot talk in the same time. Let us talk in this. We cannot talk in the same time. Hold on, Abdul. Hold on, Abdul. Abdul, hold on. We cannot talk in the same time. So when this woman she gave your prophet the urine story, is that revelation? You said yes.
Yeah, but this is not a revelation in a book.
It is a revelation. You see, no, not in a book. Muhammad, he never received a book. Muhammad, did he receive a book?
Yeah. Quran.
Where? When? Where? When?
Qadr, Laylatul Qadr.
We did not give him a book. This is a joke. Where? Show me where it says he received a book. Muhammad, he received a book from his God?
Received, no, not simultaneous.
It doesn't matter. He did not receive a book. The book you have is written long after Muhammad, not even by Muhammad. Muhammad never touched it. And then we will find that even the book you have today, recitation of Hafiz, which is not even recitation of Muhammad. Hold on. Muhammad, he never received a book. The Quran confirmed that the Muslims are pagans and the Christian and the Jews are people of the book.
No. What you're saying? No.
Abdul, okay, let me show you. The Quran confirmed that there is only Christians and Jews. They have a book. You Muslims don't have a book.
Give me the verse that says Muslims are pagans.
No problem.
If you say that we collected the book later, then you have.
Okay, here we go. Chapter 3, verse number 20. Read it.
Chapter
3, verse number 20.
Okay, chapter 3, verse 20. It's talking about some surrendering.
What surrendering? It says the Ummi. Muhammad and his followers are Ummiyin, and we are people of the book.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Quran says that we are the only one have a book. That's why we are called. Our title is
only one.
Our title is the people of the book. The second you say in Islam, the people of the book, it's mean Christian and Jews. It doesn't mean Muslims. So you Muslims don't have a book.
We have book here, obviously.
So why the Quran call us people of the book, and he mean only the Christian and the Jews? Why he don't consider you? Why here it says that you are the Ummi, the illiterate?
let me answer. The
Mm.
fact is that when this verse was revealed,
Mm.
Quran was not compiled as a book, whole book.
Mm.
That's why I said that
Okay.
Quran revealed
Okay.
did not
When this
time
hold on. What is the last verse was given to Muhammad?
last verse Surah Tawbah maybe or
Surah
Surah
Tawbah?
Tawbah maybe
Surah Tawbah?
or Surah Nas or Falak. I'm not sure.
Okay. What is the last verse saying? Did ever the Quran, including the last verse, ever call you people of the book?
Why Quran should cause
So
people of
why the Quran call me people of the book then?
because the Quran is differentiation between the mushriks
Hmm.
and when you are unbelievers and
Hmm.
the pagans are unbelievers. The
Hmm.
Quran is differentiating between
Hmm.
the unbelievers who carry a book
That's wonderful.
and those
So the mushrik is the
believers.
one who they are not from the people of the book, correct?
Now, mushrik, you are a true mushrik because you do shirk, you
You just
associate
you just
Jesus.
said you just said you just said that the people of
No,
the
no,
book, the Quran is differentiating between the people of the book and the mushrikeen.
no.
You just said
The
that.
with unbelievers, I said unbeliever. First, I
Uh-huh.
said mushrik, but
Uh-huh.
then I corrected the
Ah, you
unbeliever
corrected
that
yourself. Okay,
you
let me
are
ask
the
you. Hold on, hold
unbeliever.
on, hold on, hold on. Was Muhammad from the believers or was from the mushrikeen?
Obviously, from the believers.
Believe in what?
Quran literally,
Believe in what?
you just believe in monotheism, the
What is
religion of
what is the proof?
Abraham.
What is the proof?
What is the
What is the
proof?
proof
You
that
just
Muhammad he
read
was
the
a
message.
believer?
There is one God.
Sorry?
There is only one God, no
No, no,
Trinity,
no.
no
Don't tell me.
Trinity.
There's
Like
another question. There's another question. What is the proof that Muhammad was a believer?
what is the proof?
Yes, that
Muhammad,
Muhammad he was a believer. Believe in what? And where it's proved to us that Muhammad he was a believer.
Prophet, believed in the religion of
My friend,
Abraham.
read for me, chapter 42, verse number 52.
What does it say?
It
Prophet Muhammad
says,
is a
that
believer.
Muhammad he is not a believer and he never believed in anything.
What?
Muhammad never believed in any true
Did
belief.
he heal?
Chapter 42,
What verse?
verse number 52.
Verse.
Hmm.
Oh, this is talking about the past life of Muhammad. Obviously, yes. We believe
Uh-huh.
that
Okay, so you agree that Muhammad before he announced himself as a prophet, he never believed in anything, right? Correct?
just like Abraham,
Ah, okay. So, but Muhammad, he lived for 40 years as a pagan.
just like Abraham,
Hold on. Just like Abraham. Are you going to repeat that? So what? So why you Muslim, you say to us, lie to us, that Muhammad was a believer. I asked you, Muhammad believe in
where
what?
does I say?
You said to me, I asked you just a second ago, Muhammad was a believer
I
or
never
was not a
said,
believer? You said he
I
was a believer. Okay.
yeah,
So,
I never said that he was a believer in his childhood.
okay, so
I
hold
never
on.
said,
So you are saying to me that Muhammad was a pagan man for 40 years, correct?
okay, you disqualify Prophet Muhammad for being
Hold
pagan
on. I'm
for
not disqualifying him. I'm disqualifying your lies, you Muslim, because you say to us that always Muhammad he believed in Abraham faith.
I did not say that.
Okay,
I did not.
I can show you tons of Muslims saying that.
Tons of Christians also
Okay, now
saying
let
some
me ask you
things
the
like
question then. Why in Islam Jesus he is a believer from the first day of his life, but Muhammad is for 40 days a
okay,
pagan man worshiping and kissing stones?
because Jesus was the follower of the Mosaic law, the Torah. Jesus was not a new like new religion like Abraham. Abraham brought monotheism. Then
Okay, hold on.
Jesus came
Is
with
Abraham
Torah.
religion is something new?
Yeah, because the people around Abraham were all idol worshippers, and
That's a lie,
Abraham
my
too was.
friend. That's a lie. That's a lie. Hold on. You are the one who said that there was a Christian and Jews there.
At the time of Abraham.
No, in the time of Muhammad. So this is not new. You know, he knew what the fate of Abraham is.
That
Let me ask you,
obviously I
did you hear
that
the debate? Did you hear
was
the debate between David Wood and the guy, his name Muhammad Hijab? And the Muhammad Hijab,
yeah,
he said
I saw
that
that.
for
I saw that.
4,000 years, not a single Jew
Yeah,
break the
said
command. Why he will break a command, which is that what? It's to worship one God. Do you agree with him?
no, I do not agree with you.
Okay, so he was a donkey in that debate. No problem. Now we continue. As long, yes, because he said that, proving that he's a donkey. So when you say to me that Muhammad was not a believer for 40 years. What is the reason for him not to be a believer? You said because he live in a society, all of them they are mushrikeen, correct?
Because Prophet Muhammad was not from Bani Israel but from Bani Ishmael, and
No
Bani
problem.
Israel,
We will talk about Ishmael. What make Muhammad from Ishmael? Since when?
since when?
Yeah.
Because he's from the tribe of Ishmael.
What is the tribe of Ishmael?
What is the sons of Ishmael?
What is the tribe of Ishmael? This is funny, my friend. Listen, Ishmael, his father is Aramaic, correct?
Yeah,
Okay. His mother is from where?
mother Hagar,
Hey, is it what? Is it Egyptian, right?
Egypt.
Okay.
Yeah, Egypt.
How the son is an Arab?
Saudi Arab.
No,
No,
no.
no,
How the
I'm not.
son is an Arab? The father is Aramaic. The son, the mother is Egyptian. Like you are saying to me, you married, you are Pakistani. You marry a Chinese woman, and your son is German, right? So
No,
how Ishmael the father of the Arab? The Arabs exist according to your books. According to your books, Ishmael he learned
yeah,
Arabic at the age of 11. Some books they say 13. So how he can
no,
be the
this is
father of the
false.
Arab?
No, no, this.
Secondly, your books confirm that Ishmael he married from the tribe of Jurham. Jurham
No,
is
this is
the
not.
enemy. Hold on,
This is not
hold
Quran.
on. Jurham is the enemy tribe of Muhammad. It's the enemy. The tribe of Muhammad. They kicked the tribe of Jurham from Mecca. So
Like,
how he is from Ishmael. Even by your own logic, it's funny. Now we go back here. Muhammad was not a messenger for 40 years. Why? He was lost. We believe in stones. He worshipped stones. Why for 40 years Allah did not guide
like
him?
just like Abraham. You can see the parallel between Abraham and Muhammad.
So Muhammad is like Abraham, and Abraham he was worshiping idols.
Joshua, book of Joshua, the last chapter of the book of Joshua
My
says
friend,
literally.
I'm asking you, Abraham he was worshiping idols, right?
Yeah, yeah, obviously.
And because Abraham was worshiping idols, Muhammad he can worship idols too.
No, it doesn't say that Prophet Muhammad worshipped idols.
No, you just said to me he was a pagan for 40 years.
Oh, no, no. He was an unbeliever. He did not believe anything like that's what I'm saying.
He was
Because
atheist.
Hadith,
He was atheist.
atheist, no, I didn't say that.
Communist.
This is
Communist.
like a
Hippie.
mystery.
He was
No,
hippie.
but your question was just like that. Why he wasn't a monotheistic lineage from Judaism or Christianity? Because we believe that he could not be from Judaism or Christianity because at that time lot of things were corrupted. So that's why we believe he should have. And obviously, an Ishmaelite deserves a prophet. Not all that all came from Israel.
Hmm. Okay, let me ask you. Does the Quran says before Islam that Muhammad was Hanif?
What does it mean? I don't know.
Huh?
What does it mean? I don't.
Hanif, it's supposedly, according to your Muslim interpretation, Hanif mean someone he is following Abraham.
Yeah,
Okay. So how it says he was Hanif, but you just said to me that Muhammad he
yeah.
did
He
not
was.
believe for 40 years.
Yeah, one of Prophet was on the path of Abraham. Abraham was an idol worshiper.
My
So
friend, this is another question. This is another question. Was Muhammad Hanif before he became a prophet, or he was a pagan person?
no, he was not a pagan person. I do not believe that.
So why it says that he is a Hanif?
He's a Hanif because of his belief, not because uh, the pre-static
My friend,
of his
my
reputation.
friend. Do you know what Hanif mean?
No, that's why I'm asking. What
Hanif
does
mean
Hanif?
kafir actually. Muhammad he copied the word he do
How,
not know. Hanif
how,
mean kafir.
what?
So Muhammad was a
Really?
kafir.
No, no. What?
Well,
Why?
this is what it
Hanif
says
means
here. Muhammad, he says Ibrahim was Hanif and Muhammad is Hanif and you Muslims are Hanif, but Hanif mean kafir.
how do you know? Hanif means
You
kafir.
can go, you can go and ask anyone who speak Aramaic. They will tell you what Hanif. This is coming from the Aramaic language. Abraham is Aramaic. Hanif. And the funny,
It's
Muhammad, he
not.
claimed that Abraham, he was Hanif, and he was not from the Mushrikeen. So
Yeah,
obviously,
in that sense that yeah, Hanif word is a separation
okay,
between
okay, hold on, hold
the
on. Okay,
people.
okay. In chapter 16, verse number 123, it says that Allah, he inspired Muhammad to follow Abraham, which is was Hanif. When
Yeah,
Muhammad was inspired to follow Abraham.
when he got revelation.
So before that, he was not Hanif, correct?
No,
Okay. When Muhammad was a child, there's two angels and they cut his chest and they clean his chest from the guilt. But he was a pagan person and he was not worshiping God. Why?
no, he was not a pagan person.
So what
You
he
can
was?
prove me.
You see, he is growing in a family. All of them, they are pagan, correct?
No, all of them were not pagan because Khadija and her cousin was Christian.
My friend,
So
Khadija is not his family. This is later after he got, he got old, he got married. Focus with me. Focus with me. His family. His family.
so
Your wife is your wife, not your family until you marry her, right? So Muhammad, he grew up in a family. All of them, they are pagans. Is that correct?
yeah, but we do
Okay.
not have any source that Prophet Muhammad worshipped their gods.
Hmm. Well, isn't it even okay? It's mentioned that the Arab, they used to kiss the black stone before Islam.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
so
also used
is it so?
the
Isn't it this is a
stone.
ritual of the pagan to kiss a black stone, or this is something new?
Prophet Abraham established this, then the
My
Arabs
friend,
corrupted
did the
it.
Prophet Abraham establish kissing the stone?
Yeah, and
He,
then
he did.
the Arabs corrupted as a pagan
Abraham, he
religion.
kissed the stone.
Yeah,
Can
obviously.
you show me, please? Where you get this from?
From the narrations of Hajj,
Narration of who? Hafs? Where?
no, he did not. Prophet Abraham did not kiss this stone. He used to. Uh,
A second
he
ago you
used
said
to
so.
stand. No, no. I made a mistake.
Okay.
Wanted to.
Okay. Why
I
your
wanted
prophet kissed the stone?
because our Prophet Abraham he standed on that stone and he built an
So
altar.
Abraham, he put his foot in the top of the stone, and because of that, we worship where Abraham he put his foot.
No, we are not worshiping. We
So
are
why you are kissing the
kissing as
stone? Why you are kissing the
act,
stone? Why you are kissing the stone?
act, act of ibadah,
Huh?
act of worship, act of worship.
It's an act of worship. Thank you very much, guys. He said again. Many Muslims, they
And
keep
don't
saying
you
to
know?
us that kissing the stone is an act of worship. How the kissing the stone will be a part of Islam as an act of worship, which means it's part of worship to Allah. So by kissing the
Yeah,
stone, you are worshiping Allah, correct?
yeah.
Okay, how by
That's why
kissing
I'm saying that
a stone I'm worshiping Allah, unless I am a pagan who believe that the stone is going to intercede for me.
stone is not. Oh yeah, stone is going to be interested if you kiss, but if you do not kiss, he
Hmm.
won't be interested
Okay,
for
thank you
you.
very much, guys. Did he say that the stone will intercede for you?
Yeah, you know the hadith
Okay,
narrative.
okay,
The
no
hadith
problem, no
narrative.
problem. But this is confirmed that you are a pagan, because the second I say that a stone will intercede for you, that means you are a pagan person, because this is what paganism is about, believing that the stones, they have a duty of forgiveness.
Then
They
okay, okay,
can,
okay. That's same thing.
by doing an act of worship in front of a stone, the stone will help you to forgive your sin, correct?
If you kiss the stone, then the stone will suck your sins.
Suck your sin. That's wonderful. This is what a sucker. So now the stone is sucking my sin. So why I need Allah? If the stone
Why I
suck
need
my
Allah?
sin, if the stone suck my sin, I hope the stone will not suck something else. So the stone suck my sin. Why I need Allah?
Okay, because Allah is the source of forgiveness of the sins. But if the stone does not have any power, Allah is telling you to kiss the stone. So you will kiss the stone.
Where
That's it.
where Allah he
If
said
Allah,
where Allah he
what
said
then?
where Allah he said kiss the stone?
Through Prophet
Which
said to
prophet?
kiss the stone, and
Which prophet?
Prophet, yeah, you know that hadith. I saw you in a debate with a Muslim.
Hmm.
You were quoting that hadith,
Hmm.
so you know that hadith, and you also. Then I'm asking the same. You can ask the same, that why you are making a circle 7 times. This is an act of worship too,
Hmm.
just like the kissing of the
Yeah, but
stone.
you
But you
see,
cannot
I
criticize.
have no problem. I have no problem with some ritual you can do. This is not really an issue. But here we have a stone. This is paganism. We have a stone. You pray in front of a stone. You bow down in front of a stone, and you believe a stone is holy, and you kiss the stone. And on top of that, you believe that the stone suck your sin, which means this stone is a living stone.
No, God. You
Okay,
cannot
is this a
criticize that
stone? Is
because
this
God.
stone is
Okay,
dead, or is this stone is dead or alive?
okay. Let now, if you are showing the dead and alive, then you cannot criticize, because God uses the Abrahamic God uses objects to bless people, just like stone, just like the snake in the wilderness at the time of Moses. The snake was dead, but when the people of Israelites saw that snake, they were blessed. That was an
My
idol,
friend,
some
don't
type
mix
of
things up.
snake.
Don't mix
No,
things
no,
up. Oh no no
this is
no no
not.
no 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 no
No,
no.
no. See,
First of all, none of the Jews believe that a snake is going to forgive their sin. None of the Jews believe in
no,
kissing
we do not
snakes.
believe that. We
Okay,
do not
so
believe that.
if
We do not believe that.
let us say, hold on. Jesus, he curses a tree. Are we going to go and throw rocks at the tree as the Muslim they do at the house of Shaitan? This is stupid. Jesus,
We
he blessed somebody. He blessed his disciple. Does that mean they became God? No, we have a stone, and that
no,
stone. You said to me, when you kiss that
you
stone, when you kiss that stone, is going to forgive your sin.
no. The stone is not going to forgive. God is going to forgive through the stone, just like
Okay, through the
God
stone.
used
Thank
that
you very much, guys.
snake.
Allah will forgive
Yeah,
your sin through the stone. Did you say that?
same as in wilderness,
My
snake in
friend, no, no, no,
wilderness.
no, no, no,
God
no, no, no,
saying,
no, that no,
yeah,
that no, that's a metaphorical. This is not the snake does not bless anyone. God he blessed. No, there's no snake bless. That's bless.
that
And
we are also saying
and
that God is
The
blessing.
Bible speak of the
God is
snakes as a symbolic of the devil, but it's not the snake itself. Don't mix things up. Now here we have a snake or we have a stone. We have a stone which is dead and not alive.
smoke was
Hold
that
on.
snake was dead also. That
We
snake
have.
was dead.
Okay, no problem. But we don't have a creature. Is that a creature? Is the stone as a creature? Is that
That
a stone?
snake was not there.
No,
That snake was not.
the stone, is it a creature who can talk to you, who can do something
No,
to you, who can move
what
around? Was it a creature?
what you're talking about? This is just a heavenly stone, and this is act of worship. Now this is parallel between
Okay,
them.
let me
God.
ask you, did Muhammad he say that the stone is the right hand of Allah?
Oh, I'm not familiar with this hadith.
Well, the
Actually, I'm
hadith
sorry
says from
for that.
Ibn Abbas he said, the black stone is the
No,
right hand of Allah on the
is it from
ground.
the Siyasita? Is
Huh?
it from Siyasita? Is it from Siyasita?
From what?
I mean, the sixth book, Sahih Bukhari, Muslim, Sunan Ibn Majah,
If it
Tirmidhi, Abu Dawud, Nasai.
if it is, you are going to accept it or you will refuse it if it is.
If it is, then I'm going to accept. But if it is not, then
So
I
if
have
it's
to
not,
reject.
okay, so now I have a confirmation from you that anything is from the books of Sahih, the sixth Sahih, you accept, correct?
Yeah, if it's in the chain of Sahih, not in like
No, the book of
Taif
Sahih, you
from.
told me six books, the six books, right?
Yeah, but yeah, 99% like okay.
Okay. Now let us say that this hadith is wrong. Let us say for sake of argument, this hadith is wrong. You confirm to me that when you kiss the stone suck your sin, correct?
Yeah,
Okay. If the stone is not the right hand of Allah, as this hadith from Ibn Abbas says, why the stone is capable of sucking your sin?
because God gave power, nothing to do with the stone,
To the stone.
nothing to do with the stone. Just like the snake in the wilderness, you have to compare actually. And the
Mm,
main thing is that
mm.
everyone does not have to kiss the stone, because those who will go to Hajj to do pilgrimage, they have to. And this is not an obligatory that you have to kiss it. You have to kiss it. It's just not for all Muslims.
Mm.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Why Allah, the one who can forgive your sin without a stone, is using the stone, as you said, to forgive your sin.
Just like why God used that snake if he can bless him, the Israelites, why he
Well, you
used
have
that
you have
snake?
to read the story. You have to read the story, and you will see we cannot compare between them. They have nothing to compare.
Why not?
Because simply, this is not what happened. Here,
Why
here
not?
you have a prophet of God. Here you have a prophet of God coming and kissing a stone and claiming that this is a holy stone. There, did they come and they kiss the stone and they do an act of worship for the snake? Sorry,
I- if you if you want to question
my
that why
friend,
you're doing this,
did
you're
they
doing that.
did they in the story do any act of worship to the snake?
Yeah, there's God said you have to see that.
My friend,
If you
no, no, no,
see,
don't mix things up. Give me a clear answer, please. Did they do any act of worship? I asked you, what is kissing the stone mean for you? You said it's an act of worship, correct?
yeah,
Okay. That story about the snake, does it have anything to do with act of worship?
okay. If it is not an act of worship, then
Hmm.
they shouldn't make that snake an idol, the snake's idol, because
Hmm.
if they did not make that, then God
My friend,
obviously
my friend,
gonna
my friend,
destroy.
my friend, this is first of all, it was a miracle. It have nothing to do
What type
with
of
the snake.
yeah, this is
It's have
miracle.
nothing to do
Yeah,
with
this
the
is God's
snake. It
miracle.
has nothing to do with the snake. It is an
Why
act
not?
of miraculous by God, and it's not an act
That's
of
the same.
worship. It's a proof that God can do. They challenge him. They
Yeah,
ask. They ask him.
if,
Can you do that? Can you do this? And he did. Here we have a prophet who claimed to be a prophet of
why
God who
God,
believe. Hold
why
on,
God,
hold on.
why
We
God
have
used
a, we have a
I
person. We have a person. No,
why
God.
God used an
God.
idol?
As an example, when Moses, when Moses he made his snake, his stick became a snake. He was not doing an act of worship. He was showing the power of his
Why
God.
why God commanded to make a stone, a snake-like icon? Why?
My friend, because this is how he can prove the miracle.
Why he can't do this
My friend, no,
without
he want to
that?
show. No, when I show you, okay, here we go. We have a dead man.
Can,
Make him. Hold on, hold on. We have a dead man. Can you make him alive? So we make him alive. We have a. Isn't it your God in the Quran says that the people they ask the people of Saleh, they ask him to make a rock give a birth to a camel.
you have to believe this type of
My friend, I'm
supernatural
asking
that
you. Don't change
can
the
be.
topic. Don't change the topic. Isn't it the people they ask the guy who you call him Saleh? We do not know who is Saleh and Prophet Saleh. They ask him, can you make a rock give birth to a camel, and the camel is pregnant with 10-month old camel?
Yeah,
Okay, so here we go. So people they ask and they make a challenge. Can you what your God can do? But here we have a stone which you said it's not done to do miraculous work to prove anything, because nobody can prove,
yeah,
nobody can
yeah,
prove,
yeah.
not no, hold on. Nobody can prove anything with what you said to me that when we kiss the black stone, the stone will suck our sin. Can you prove it?
Then can you prove that that snake that Moses built had blessing power that people when people gonna saw that
My friend,
they were blessed
my friend, my
through
friend, my
that,
friend, the blessing is the miracle, is not the snake. It is what he
that the
does.
snake
It is
that
what he
sucking the
does. My
the
friend.
sucking.
Hold on. It's not the snake blessing them. There's no snake bless anyone. When
Yeah, that's why I'm
they
saying
got the
it is
blessing
not
of
the
seeing,
stone.
they
If
hold
it
on,
is not
no,
the
no,
stone,
no,
that
no. I am blessed by seeing a miracle of Jesus. I see in the miracle, which mean
it see
I
you any miracle.
hold on. No, no, it doesn't mean I'm not saying that. I'm saying, let's say I was in the time of Jesus, I saw him doing a miracle. This is a blessing for me. I was lucky. So the one who they are blessed by seeing a miracle, they are not saying that that thing which happened there is an act of worship. It's an act of miraculous. Here we have a stone. This stone, when you kiss it, is going to suck your sin, and you are the one who confirmed that to me. It is not Allah sucking your sin, it is the stone. And
When we say
not only that, you Muslims
when
believe
we say
that the
that
stone, the
when
stone
we
was
say
white.
that, that
My friend,
act of worship,
my
we mean that we are worshiping God or we are praising God.
okay, but
At the same,
but you as a Muslim, you worship God by kissing stones.
that's the same thing. Okay, then if you do not accept this as act of worship, then what would happen if Moses did not build the snake is no
My
idol
friend,
or idol.
did he order them to kiss the stones and the snake, and he told them when you kiss the snake, Allah will
Ordered them.
God, hold on,
He ordered.
hold
He
on.
ordered to look at that
Look at
idol,
it, look at it. Yes,
satanic
and I will
idol,
show you what my God can do. Look at it.
satanic idol.
No, my friend, hold on. Let me ask you:
Say
is haram in Islam?
what type of idol you're talking
It
about?
doesn't
Which
matter.
idol?
Idol is idol, because here when you say idol, it's mean they worship it. The second you say idol, it's something you worship. Yes or no?
No, it's haram.
Huh?
Yeah, this is haram.
Okay. So is this a stone an idol or not?
No, this stone is not
So
idol.
what it is?
Just a stone.
So why the stone can forgive your sin?
Stone can't forgive me.
Read with me
God
carefully. Your prophet is saying clearly that whoever touched the black stone and the Yemeni corner, it erased his sin.
Yeah.
Okay, just by touching it.
Erase.
Okay, the stone
Yeah,
erased your sin. The
because
stone
it's
erased your sin, and you are the one who said to me when you kiss it, it
this
suck
is
your
the
sin.
miracle of God. This is the miracle of God.
Okay, let me ask you now. As long you are saying it's a miraculous of God, miracles of God, they are exist to prove themselves, not to be stay unseen. As an example, when I say that Jesus he resurrected somebody from the grave, if nobody saw that, I mean, what the point? Right? He have to prove it. When I say that Jesus he healed if Jesus says to me, I did heal the blind man, but nobody saw any blind man was healed. Okay, now show me what is the proof that this black stone was white, became a black, because it used to suck your sin. And add to that, you have a guy, his name is Umar ibn Khattab. He got you and your prophet busted, because Umar ibn Khattab, he said, I know that this stone is useless and harmless. Is that correct?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, so when he said, I know that you are useless and harmless, he was wrong or he was saying the truth?
He was wrong.
He was wrong.
Yeah.
Guys, did you hear this?
Umar was wrong, obviously.
Omar, he got Muhammad busted. This is why now you are saying he was wrong.
So that the same way Peter was wrong when he was arguing.
My friend, no, hold on. You see, Peter is speaking to God.
Galatians chapter
My
2.
friend, when you speak to the Messiah is our Lord. So all of us, we are wrong when we talk in front of him. None of us can claim to be right in his present. None of us. The Messiah, and let me tell you something. You are the one who mentioned Peter, right? Why Muhammad did not rebuke Omar, and he says to him, why you are saying it's useless? When I say it is used, why you say that it is harmless? When I say it can harm, why he did not rebuke him? I will tell you why. Because Muhammad was a coward. He didn't dare to rebuke Omar.
Maybe he waited that he could.
What he waited? The guy, he said clearly that this stone is useless. And you just said to me that, and you just said to me, this is an act of worship, which means this is a major act of worship in Islam when you go to the Kaaba to kiss the black stone, because it's going to suck your sin. So when Umar he say that this is a useless stone, Umar he is simply saying Muhammad is a liar. Why Muhammad did not rebuke him and says to him, shame on you to say that? Correct him, as Jesus he correct anyone around him.
Jesus corrected everyone.
Yes, everybody. Peter, everybody. He corrected people around him left and right. The Jews, the Pharisees, everybody. He was debating with them, and he was proving even those who follow him that they are wrong.
Jesus did not correct Judas.
My friend, what Judas? You are talking about the one who betrayed him, right?
Yeah, Jesus did not correct.
Isn't it him who told him that he told him that you will do this to me?
No. Jesus
what do you mean? Didn't he predict? Didn't he predict? Didn't he predict that a person in front of us here with us, he is the first one who would do this act. He is the first one to give me up.
He's predicting. He's
my friend, because he knew what he will do. He knew what kind of a person he is. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now listen. Don't you keep changing the topic. Right? Listen.
No,
Jesus, he corrected everybody. As an example, the Jews, he said to the Jews, what do you say of the Messiah? They said he is the son of David. He is
Why
the son
not
of
Jews?
David. Okay, those are rabbis. He said to them, how he is how he is the son of David, but yet David he called him my Lord in the spirit. So Jesus correct everybody. Even the Bible speak about Jesus when he going to the synagogue when he was just young. He was speaking to the rabbi and debating them. So yes, he was correcting everybody. Here you have your prophet, and
You said that
you
you
have
are
a major
quoting,
companion.
Psalms.
You have a major
You are
companion. Hold on, you have a major companion. His name is Umar al-Khattab. Getting your prophet busted and getting all the Muslim busted that they are nothing but pagans doing an act
no
of
no.
paganism.
He just made a mistake, simple mistake,
Where is
just
the
like
correction for the
Peter
mistake?
made a
Let us say I'm going with you, no problem. If Omar he
like
did the
Peter made a
if
mistake.
Omar did the mistake, why none of the Muslims corrected him?
Maybe Muslims, obviously because Prophet waited him to be repented after he died. When Prophet died,
He was waiting for repentance, so he was waiting for Omar to mislead them and misguide them and say to them something wrong,
why?
but Muhammad don't dare to speak about it.
And that's the
Do you
mistake of
see? Do you see
Umar.
how dangerous what you are saying? You are saying that the act of worship, which you call the kissing of the stone, Omar is saying it is not an act of worship, and Muhammad
Yeah,
he don't dare, and he don't, he was waiting for Omar to repent. So why he is a
yeah,
prophet of God? He came to warn
just
people
like
about wrong and
just
right.
like Jesus, just like Jesus and Judas. Jesus did not rebuke him, corrected him. Jesus just
Corrected him in what?
predict,
Corrected him on what?
just do not betray. Do not.
My friend, this is an act he will do, nothing to correct him with, because he will betray him. That's it. He knew who's he. Correct him about
Yeah,
what?
so
No, no, no. You see,
Jesus should never.
you are fabricating things now have nothing to do with our topic. This is a
Why?
guy
Why not?
getting your prophet busted, and this is a stone. And everybody who believe have a little brain, he should believe that this stone cannot really be the one who suck your sin. Let me
You
ask you.
then
Let me
you're
ask you.
criticizing
Did your
the
prophet
parable of Moses.
did your
Then you're
prophet
criticizing
say that the black stone was white and became black?
Moses also said
My
that
f-
that
my f-
snake
my f-
can.
my
That
f-
if you look at that snake can
my friend. Yes, Moses he
flesh.
said, look at the snake. Look at the snake, proving the power of God,
Like,
not the snake, not the
why
snake.
God uses
Uh,
a satanic
Jesus
idol
said, let me give you an
to
example. Jesus said, look, if you believe in a rock, you will be recovered. It's about faith. This is a metaphorical of faith. How much faith you have, how much you can be
yeah,
recovered. It's
that's
faith. Hold on,
the
hold on,
point.
hold on.
Faith is
Here
faith.
is not
You
about
have to
faith.
have
Here is about an act of worship, that this stone by kissing it is going to suck literally your sin. Is not having faith in a stone. When Jesus says if you have a faith in the stone, is he asking us to worship a stone? Is he talking about a stone? No, it's a metaphorical of faith. So if you have faith, your faith will recover you. If you have faith, your belief will help you. Now here we
that's
have
the main
We
point.
have
That
Muslims.
stone
Hold on,
cannot do
hold
anything.
on, hold
That's
on.
no.
We have Muslims who believe that a stone will suck their sin, not faith in a stone. The the stone literally
It's
will suck.
not faith in Allah that He will
But who is
forgive
going to
you.
suck your sin? Is it the stone or Allah?
Just like the snake on the wilderness.
No, this is a lie.
If
It
you
doesn't say it's going to suck anything. Don't stop lying. You are being a liar.
you do not have to be the simple explicit
My
terms.
friend, no,
You
it
can.
have to be. It have to be. It have to say that. It have to be there. You are the one who said to me, by kissing the stone, it suck your sin. So how you can compare it
Yeah,
to that snake? You're stuck with that snake because you have no refugee. And here Umar al-Khattab is getting your prophet busted. You Muslims are nothing but pagans, kissing stones, worshiping stones, doing it as
that's
an act
all.
of worship to God. How you
Yeah,
can do an
that's
act of worship to
simply
God? How you can do an act of worship to God by kissing a stone? And why the stone was white and became black? Since when black is the color of sin, which transform from very white to very black because it's sucking sin.
okay.
That's mean you believe that the stone is a living creature.
Okay, then if you have problem that God cannot use a stone to provide His forgiveness,
First
or
of all,
cannot.
Abdul, first of all, you never provide me anywhere where it says that your God, he said to you to kiss the stone. Can you?
Prophet says so.
No, no,
Prophet,
where your prophet said that? Can you show me where your prophet said that God told me to kiss the stone?
you do not. we believe the secondary revelation. What
My
Prophet
friend,
said,
my friend,
he
don't play
took
games.
it
Where
from
your
God.
prophet said that my God told me that we should kiss the stone.
Prophet, you just quote. It is in your. You just quoted from the hadith. You literally gave the hadith that
Thank
Prophet
you very
said
much. The hadith is saying what? Say it, say it.
that the stone can erase sins if you kiss the.
Okay, okay, hold on. And what about the hadith? Muhammad said that the stone is the right hand of Allah.
Is it? It is not from Siha Sitta.
It's not from what?
Siha Sitta. The textbook. You are quoting Ibn Abbas.
Okay, hold on, hold
Not.
on. So the stone erase your sin,
Yeah.
but it's not the right
No.
hand of
So
Allah.
stone doesn't erase. The Allah
No, my friend, it does
erase.
erase. No, it does erase. Read with me carefully. Muhammad, he did not mention anything about Allah will erase. Muhammad, he said it
This is not
clearly.
power of.
My friend,
You
my
cannot
friend, my
interpret
friend,
from.
here, read with me, read with me, read with me, hadith, please. I'm not adding words. I am not taking off words. This is your Muslim translation in front of you. It was narrated from Abdullah ibn Ubayd or Umair. It says, "Oh, Abu Abdul Rahman, why do I only see you touching these two corners, which mean the corner of the black stone and the Yemeni corner?" He said, I heard the messenger of Allah say, touch them erases sin. Where is Allah?
Okay, then if you want to take this literally, that word for word, you cannot take it out of context or whatever. But you are
My friend,
misinterpreting.
you
Or
tell me, is it this is literally or not? We said touch them. Is touch them is something physical?
okay, then if you see this as a contradiction, where I say that Allah erases sins, not that stone, but you're saying
No
the
problem. You
hadith
are the
doesn't
one who
say.
said to me, you, my friend, you are the one who said to me, if you remember,
Not I.
that the black
Muslims
stone
believe.
suck your sin. Did you say that?
I did not say that this is the power of the stone.
No problem, no
This is the
problem.
power of
Okay, okay, no problem. But you are the one who said the stone itself, not Allah, is the one who suck your sin, which means
hadith.
the one who cleans you. What suck mean? Isn't it cleansing from sin?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
so
but
who is the
how?
one? Who
Where is
is
the
the one who
power
do
coming
the
from?
act of a cleansing? Who is the one who's
Where
doing
is the
the act
power?
of a cleansing? You said to me, that the stone is going to suck your sin, which means the act of a cleansing of sin is done by the stone.
From Allah, power from Allah,
No
nothing
problem.
from
So Allah, he put a vacuum machine in the ground. It's called the black stone,
you
and
can say more.
if you touch it or kiss it, the black stone will suck your sin. Is that your understanding?
You can't mock like that, but Blackstone will. How Blackstone will suck you in, like how God, why God is using a stone. I repeated the same story in the wilderness of Moses. Why
That's
God
false.
used
That's false.
Satan.
That's false, my friend. That's false. That's false. I repeated to you, and I told you what Jesus even said. If you have a faith in a stone, you will be recovered. So he's not asking us to worship a stone or to kiss a stone. There's no kissing. There's no touching. You know, if you have faith in God, here we go. I'm going to show you the miracle. The same as he did to the Egyptian about what he can do with his stick. Don't compare. Be honest. Here you are saying that the stone, you kiss it, it suck
No,
your
no.
sin automatically.
You have to enlighten our tradition with the Judeo-Christian tradition, because you can't say that God can't use a stone or a thing, because in Exodus chapter 25 you can see the altar is building, then the cherubim, the two statue of angels, Jews that God commanded. So these type of things
And they
are
worship
really
idols, right? And they were worshiping stones and worshiping idols, right?
according according to your logic, not
No,
my
this is
logic.
no, this
This
is my
is not
logic. This is
Christian.
you're lying now. You're lying. And
No,
when
no.
Umar bin Khattab he got you busted.
How?
Okay, now let me ask you. The stone was white. Let's focus on this one. The stone was white. Why it turned
Yeah,
black?
for sins.
Why? From sin.
For sins. Yeah,
So you are
you know that.
you as a Muslim saying you believe that a person, if he have no sin, should be white. A person he became a black, his sin make him black.
Sin make not a person black. If stone, sin make that stone black.
Book or what a different. I mean, what make the color black come to exist in the stone? It is the sin, correct?
Yeah,
Okay. Why? Why the sin make it black?
because it make black, because black in an black in an, I mean, eternal sense represent evil, just like you quoted the hadith. There will be angels will be black
Hmm.
at grave,
Hmm. Hmm.
right?
Hmm. But sin,
And
but here the stone is transforming color. Does that mean it's getting
yeah,
dirty?
yeah,
Getting dirty. Okay. So sin is something physical, make you dirty physically.
not a person. In case this is the miracle, you need the you are, that was a white stone that became a
Okay.
black stone. That
Is the white,
Islam
if
is the
there is
only
any
proof
proof
that
that the stone was white and it became black, or this is just a fiction, stupid story?
uh, is there any proof that Moses split the Red Sea?
Yeah, there's witnesses. There's even books of history speak about it. Even the Sabian who hate the Jews to death, they speak about that and they confirm it.
No, no.
What? No, no, no.
You know,
I'm asking you, where
many of
Muhammad
the
he got this story? Isn't it this is a pagan story, exists before Muhammad, and Muhammad he do just the same as every pagan Arab does, kissing the stone, believe in a stone. Let me ask you, why the stone look like in the shape of a vagina?
oh, okay. This one is okay. Now we believe that God sent many prophets.
Hmm.
So
What
we
prophets?
believe that okay, many prophets. You like I heard 1 million in a hadith,
Hmm.
or four major prophets with
Hmm.
four books,
Hmm.
but many prophets. So we believe that some truths are hidden in Hinduism.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
so we may be that this is just an ordinary interpretation that Hindus believe the God created. God is a male figure like penis. Hindus worship a penis of
Hmm.
Shiva. So that come
Why
from
you
that.
are taking me there? I'm asking a specific question. Why you are taking me to talk about the Hindus and the Buddhas? You know, I mean, by the way, your prophet is so sound like you're convinced that your prophet he is taking the black stone from the Hindus, right? Is that the
No,
penis of
you are
is
you're saying the
no, I am
vagina. Yeah,
asking
yeah,
you,
that vagina.
I'm
Yeah,
asking you why the black stone look in the shape of a vagina.
because this is from one type of revelation that people before us, Jews, Christian, Muslims, or Zoroastrians,
Hmm.
they believe that God, the universe had a sex between the Shivlinga and the universe.
Hmm.
Yoni, yoni from yoni, the word yoni to joni, joni in the Sanskrit and Bangla, but in English it's vagina. So this is type of thing like
Let me ask you,
that.
is it true? Is it true that the Arab before Islam, women they used to go and men and they used to place their hand over their vagina and they touched the black stone and this is why it became black?
No, I'm not familiar about that.
What if this is true?
If this is true, we don't care because Prophet purified this whole thing.
No, you see, you said to me that the black stone became black because of sin, correct?
Yeah, because of
Okay,
the people, the
but the
sins
books,
of the people.
the Muslim books confirm different story. Read with me carefully. It says, this is the story about Adam. I don't know if somebody can find it for us in English. Uh, Allah, he told Adam, I send down to you what you can go around as the same as you go around my throne. So Adam, he went down to India. And here we notice the connection between the Hinduism and Islam. Muslim believe that Adam was Indian. He came in India literally. So he was
In
in
not India, but in Nepal.
no,
Yeah, in Indian region.
it's
We
India,
believe in
India, India.
Indian.
This is what it says in the front of
Yeah.
me. It says Al Hind. So I go by what the text says.
Okay, okay, okay,
Okay.
no problem.
So he went there walking, and then the angels were waiting for him. And the angels they said to him, blessed is your pilgrimage, Adam. We did visit this house before you, 2,000 years before you. And Adam, he did visit the Kaaba, do Hajj 40 times. Or every time he go from the land of India all the way to Mecca on his feet. You said he was from Nepal, right?
Nepal, Al Hindia, on that region,
Okay, is
because
it
there
possible?
was no
Is it
country
possible
like
to
Nepal.
go? Is it possible to go from there by feet from Nepal?
Uh,
I will let it
not
go.
in
Let it
like
go. Think about it. Go and look at the map. And then he says, and he keep doing that until Allah he took him in the day of the Tufan, which means the day of Noah, the flood of Noah, to the fourth
yeah,
heaven, and he was kept on the Baytul Ma'mur, the house which was built by Allah. Then Allah, okay, uh, he ordered Ibrahim to build this house,
yeah,
and then Gabriel he taught Abraham the location of the place because the flood of Noah destroyed everything.
yeah,
And then it says that Allah he sent a cloud, kept him in shade, and uh, uh, and the shade of this cloud never increase and never decrease. Very weird, a miracle, a miracle. And then it
yeah,
says, let us continue here. And Gabriel he came with the black stone from the sky, and it says that the mountain of Abu Qubais, which is the mountain next to Mecca, was holding the black stone and give it delivery, which means during it says here فانشق عنه وقد خبئ فيه أيام الطوفان. So the mount of Bani Qubais, which is a very close mountain to the Kaaba, swallow the black stone and hide it until the flood is gone, and then deliver it again like a woman delivering a baby. And it was وكان ياقوتة بيضاء من الجنة, and it was a pearl from heaven, pearl, not a stone. But
yeah.
when look what it says, فلما لمسته الحيض في الجاهلية اسود. When the blood of women from haid, from menses in the Jahiliyyah touch it, it became black. Your comment.
And comment that that was also a sin. It's
But it
not the
says
sins of
here, okay,
Muslim,
hold on,
but
hold on,
the
hold on, hold
sins
on,
of
hold on, hold on.
pagan.
Why the women blood from their vagina is in the stone? What is the practice
Yeah,
they are practicing? What is the practice?
this is a pagan practice. They corrupted it.
Okay, what is the practice there? And you see, the women, you said to me that the sin make it black, correct?
Yeah, this is a sin
Okay,
too.
what is the sin we are talking about? Is the women blood from period?
Yeah,
Okay, you believe in that?
I do not believe that the period is a sin,
So why the period of women make it black?
because she was in unclean level. You know from the Bible also that
Hmm.
talks about menstrual relation,
No,
and
okay,
in
this
the
is this is a different
we
story.
have
This is a stone Allah he sent, and he made it white like it's actually it says a pearl, literally a pearl. It's not a stone. And
different
women, the question here, my friend, listen carefully. I give you a lot of time. There's people trying to call, and I'm not giving them time to talk. Listen, women they touch their private part when they have blood, and they put their hand in the black stone. Why?
because it's a pagan practice.
It's a pagan practice. Thank you very much. Is that because they believe that this stone is going to fertilize their vagina?
Maybe
Okay, thank you very
because
much,
they
guys. Did
believe
you hear
in a
it? Did
lot
you
of
did you hear it? Did you hear it? The black stone. When if you are a woman, you want to get pregnant, you go to the Kaaba when you have your period. You put your hand over your vagina,
obviously they
and
were
you
pagans and they believe
the
this
blood in your
God.
hand, and then you put it in the black stone, and that will make you fertilize. This is exactly what I'm saying to you, my friend. I just to prove it to you from your books that the Arab and you Muslims are no different. You believe in the god of fertility. The black stone is the fertilizer.
Really?
This is a stone. This is a stone. This is
They
why
believe in the
this is why it have a shape of a vagina. This is why the stone. I asked you why the stone have a shape of a vagina. You could not answer, correct? Do you
no.
know
I
why?
answered from the
No,
perspective of
no. I'm saying to
Muslim.
you why it has a shape of a vagina. Do you have an answer?
Yeah, I agree with you that yeah, this is a shape of vagina.
Hmm.
Like
Why?
because in Vedic theology, in the the Vedas, it talks about the male part of God had sex with the female part of
Okay,
God.
so
So it's a,
in somehow you're agreeing that Muhammad obviously is copying from the Hindu, something have to do with the Hindu.
that's why I said that we some truths are lying in the Hinduism and Buddhism.
Okay, some truth line in the
Yeah.
Hinduism. So you agree that this black stone is is a fertility stone.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, I'm done with you, my friend.
Yeah. Not why?
Thank you
Why
for
not
calling.
right?
Thank you for calling. That's it. Don't tell me I did not give you enough time. You see, there's a Muslim trying to call me, and I hang up on them. I did not give them a chance to talk.